Yeah. Y'all already know. You listening to Put It Like This.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Whole squad lit here, we really on the way. We the reason why your main bitch going MIA.
Yeah.
Specializing flexing on these haters every day. And I wouldn't
again
have
on
it
y'all.
any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Any other way. Any other way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know you're listening to the Put It Like This podcast, and put it like this. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. You understand me? I'm your host, Wildcard SPADEZ, along with Fitz Grizzly, that guy over there, man. And yo, we got another episode for y'all, man. We got another ill episode with me and my brother, you know, talking our shit. You know how to get down. But you know, yeah, exactly, bro. But first off, I gotta send prayers up for Mr. Earl Simmons, man. You know, also known as DMX, and his family. You know, I really don't know how to feel about the situation, bro. Like, I know you really, you know, I know you are a big, I would say was, but you are a big DMX fan still to this day. Like, you know what I mean, bro? That shit crazy, man. It's crazy.
Man, yo, that shit's so fucking heartbreaking. And Spades, you know, we go way back, man.
Way back, man.
And you know, when we were like young teenagers in high school, you know, we used to rap together, and you know, the gimmicks I used to follow was the Dogg, man. I was DMX. Running around wearing tank tops with camouflage pants, mountain gears and lugs, fucking dog collar, had my bandana folded the same way.
Yeah, man.
Whenever we used to click up, you know, me, you, Chuck, Jamel, Quincy.
You was Buns, I was Sincere.
Bro, we clicked up looking like the Rough Riders on our bikes, nigga. Like, so when that news came out, at first I thought it was cap, because I know a couple years ago, I want to say around 2014, 2015, I saw some, like, I don't know if it was a joke. Some saying that he died off of overdose back then. And I was like, you know, I was like, really? And come to find out that was cap. It was a lie. So when I saw this shit this past weekend, I was thinking the same thing at first. I was like, man, here y'all go with that bullshit again.
That bullshit again.
And I'll be damned. It was real, and that shit's just heartbreaking. And the details around the shit ain't 1,000%, because, you know, they were saying that, you know, he was brain dead.
It's conflicting stories.
Yeah, then it came back, oh, he's breathing on his own. Now it's back to him being in a coma. I just want him to be well. And it's just a really sad, tragic situation, because we know he did have a long battle and long, you know, all his life with that addiction.
Yeah, man. And that kind of made me feel like, because I don't know how to feel about the situation, because I'm sad, but I'm kind of pissed off too. You know what I mean? Because like everybody's showing off for the internet, but where was all this love when he was going through it? You know what I'm saying? Like
facts. And this is what Funk Flex was saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Funk Flex said something to that nature. Yeah, because it's like, where was all this love when he was going through it? You know what I mean? Like, I know you can't make a man do nothing like that he don't want to do, but you can still motivate him to do, you know, kind of, you know, get in his corner, kind of motivate him to do stuff. Because like, I bet a majority of the motherfuckers sending love had the opportunity to do it while he was well, you know what I mean? While he was still up, moving, walking on his own, you know what I mean? And now, you know, it's kind of crazy, bro.
You know how this shit is with the industry, where motherfuckers look at you like you that dude. Even if you're past your prime, you're still DMX. You're still
DMX.
legend and pioneer. And
Yeah.
you know how it is. You know, heard the stories like this. You know, drug boys or niggas can just call up. They'll bring that shit to you. Like, you know what I mean? Or people offer it. Hey, I got some shit, man. Fuck with it. And you know, being an addict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know he has been in rehab back and forth and things of that nature. And it's like, damn, boy, this shit's so heartbreaking because he was my fucking superhero.
Yeah, man.
He was my fucking superhero. When it's dark and hell is hot.
Man,
and,
flesh of my flesh.
Flesh of my flesh, then Belly. Like this nigga was like my idol. Like I idolize this man, dog. I have no shame in that, bro. And that's a fact. Like
real talk.
I
mean, everybody idolized DMX though, man, because he just had DMX came on the scene with a whole different type of gutterness about him, and then it was like it wasn't his character. It wasn't a character. It was his character. It was just him being himself. And people's like, nah, man, it's a gimmick, man. No, that is that guy.
You never seen nothing like it.
Never seen nothing like it. It was always a gimmick.
Like it.
Everybody always had a gimmick behind this shit. There was no gimmick behind DMX. Darkman X was DMX, nigga. Straight up. Like it wasn't nothing different about that shit. You feel me? Like, and you know, nah, go ahead, bro. What you saying?
All I was gonna say is I had the pleasure to see him live in concert. Shout out to Amp Trust, who was on a previous episode on Put Like
Gotti Boy
this podcast. Y'all check that out. Gotti Boy, Amp Trust. He actually, you know what I'm saying, like got some tickets to see him. He was in in Ybor City a couple years back. So I had the pleasure to actually enjoy it. And even though, you know, he's older now, he didn't miss a beat. Nah. He did not miss a motherfucking beat.
Nah.
Like, he was the energy.
Same energy.
Oh my, his voice. He knew, oh my God, like it was a great experience, man. But that's all I had to say.
Nah, but like what I was saying was, you know, I dealt with addiction myself, and I know how it feels to have people whispering, but not actually trying to help. And I had to figure that shit out myself, but everybody don't have that willpower to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to having to work shit out on my own. I'm used to that. But some people need that support system because the way that everything fell out with him, it came from an early age. Like when I started my shit, I was grown, I was grown. You know what I mean? Of course, I dabbled and dabbled when I was younger, but when I really got like into the shits, I was older, so I had time. You know what I mean? And like I'm one of the motherfuckers. If you tell me I can't do something, that's gonna make me like, you know what I mean? It's gonna make me go that much harder to try to fucking prove you wrong. Yeah, to prove you wrong. Like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna do it. So, you know, this time when I went through it, it was for me. But I mean, he got kids and stuff like that. Like, you know, that people say, oh, that should be enough motivation. Nah, man, that don't even. It's not even about that. It's deeper than just your family and shit. You got some shit you're dealing with inside of yourself. You know what I mean?
Internally.
So, like, you know what I mean? Like, people, you know, you only can do but so much for somebody. They got to make that decision on their own at the end of the day. That's what I did. I made the decision to say, fuck that. I'm not doing none of that shit no more. And, you know, and shit, life been good ever since, you know? So I'm just praying for the brother DMX, man. Praying for him. Send some prayers up to the Darkman X, Mr. Earl Simmons, man. Straight up. But like, all right, we got kids, bro. We're gonna get into something else. We got kids. So I wanted to talk about I saw an interview with the OG Jamie Foxx. And he had something, he said something that like I had to let that shit marinate for a minute. Like he said he sent Snoop to intimidate one of the guys who was trying to get with his daughter. I was like, damn.
It's like out of all people.
Out of all the people.
Out of all people though.
Out of all the people,
he's so smooth with it, man. Like I don't really, unless Snoop really upset, because you know you done seen Snoop mad before, but even when he mad, it's like All right, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I don't know if you're gonna take it like someone like DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like DMX come at you, then it's like the fear of God.
It's
like,
a whole different story. But I mean, I guess because Snoop bang though, because Snoop bang, so I guess he got all his homies.
Oh,
and,
okay.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't even have to actually roll up. You know what I mean? He could just be there as a face. He like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Cuz you need to back off of her. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. But
cuz leave that alone, cuz.
Hey, cuz, you don't need to fuck with her no more, cuz. Like, that's all I see Snoop coming at somebody. I don't see Snoop actually like coming down on nobody like that. I'm pretty sure he do come down on people or shit like that, but I don't see it happening like that.
Yeah, but we don't see that shit, you know.
Yeah.
So we don't really know.
Right.
Man, I wonder how that worked out though. Like, did he ever say the outcome of that shit? Like, did the boy leave the girl alone? Like, what happened?
I'm pretty sure he did. Like, you're not gonna fuck with no OG Crip in LA. He tell you not to do something, bitch, you gonna probably back the fuck off unless you banging too. Then that's a whole different story. Then y'all can go at it. But if you ain't got nothing behind you like that in LA, you better sit your ass the fuck down.
Hey.
Shit.
And this is someone's child, so yeah,
exactly.
Relax. You gotta relax.
Exactly. That's his kid.
Jamie Foxx child. You gotta relax.
And on top of that, it's Jamie Foxx kid. It's Jamie Foxx kid on top of the, you know what I mean, Snoop coming down on you. So it's like, all right, I'll fall back. I'll fall back. Yeah.
Let me leave that situation alone. Things can get hectic.
For real, bro. Shit get real hectic. Trying to get some pussy and end up turning pussy. They beat the shit out your ass.
Yeah, like in a lake somewhere, man. Like,
oh man, shit. Fuck that. Nah, I'm good. I mean, Jamie Foxx's daughter she's a nice looking, woman. So I mean, like, I understand. I know guys are busting down her door, but I ain't going through all of that. Fuck that. Not for no pussy.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm good. Yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm all the way straight.
You fine, but I'm good. I'm cool.
You fine, but you ain't that motherfucking fine, bitch.
I don't want the smoke.
Nah,
I don't want the smoke, bro.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm all the way good on that shit.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. You fine, you look good, but that's too much smoke for me. And I wonder like if she knew about it, you know what I mean, and got pissed off or something. You know what I mean? If she ever found out about it, or is this her first time knowing? Because I'm pretty sure the guy said something to her like, yo, I just got ran down on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he had to mention it in some kind of way, like, hey man, I don't know what's going on, but Snoop came and talked to me about dealing with you, so I don't know how this happened, but I'm gonna fall back. I'm cool. It's been real.
Yeah.
Scared him away. Get his ass away, bro.
For real. That reminds me of like Martin and Will Smith and no matter of fact,
that shit was dope.
Now, what was the movie with 50 Cent?
Thieves.
And he had all the
Den
of Thieves, when he had all the vatos in there, and
that shit was hard. That shit was hard.
He had a big ass vatos in that bitch,
big ass dudes
walking around in the damn garage.
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of more so than Will Smith and Martin. No, that was on some gangster shit they was on. Yeah, man. So we talking about actors, man. I want to talk about LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
But for y'all people that's listening, y'all don't know this the dude from Reading Rainbow. He was on Roots, you know what I mean, stuff like that. He want to be the next host of
Young Kunta Kinte,
the next Star Trek.
With the eyes.
He had the visor shit on. Yeah. And then they took it off of him like later down the line, later down the season. But when he started out, he had the little visor shit across his eyes. I used to think that shit was cool as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It shit look cool, bro.
That shit look cool as fuck.
It's like he had shades on, like futuristic shades.
Yeah, but he was blind.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why he wore that thing, because he was blind, so he wore that to see. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm a nerd, man. I was watching all that shit, bro. But yeah, he want to be.
Yeah, I'm a nerd too. I never really put that shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. He want to be the host of Jeopardy. Like, I think he a good fit for it though. Honestly. Yeah. I think he's a good fit for that.
Perfect.
Because the way he talks, the way his mannerisms.
I feel like, dog, the dude is intelligent. He's an intellectual. He's a very, how gotta say, well-versed in public speaking.
Yep.
He can do this shit.
He can do that shit.
He can do it.
Easy. And it's fucked up that, because I think he's signing, like, he got a petition going around to get him to have him be the host of Jeopardy. You know?
Word.
Like, I don't know how that works. Can you petition to have somebody to be on a fucking TV show?
Heard of petitions. However, I never really know too much about how the outcome, you know what I'm saying? How the outcome is. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of a few petitions about this and the third, but I never know what the outcome is. Like, sign from all these random people. Oh, okay. So what is the outcome going to be? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially in a situation like this, where Alex Trebek, you know, God rest his soul, he passes, and this is a predominantly, you know, Caucasian show. You know, I always got to put race in it, ladies and gentlemen, just because I'm a black man in America. Let that marinate. Anyway, it's like, okay, a white man passed who been hosting this shit for decades, right? Been hosting this shit for decades. Like, dude, I grew up watching Alex Trebek hosting that shit all my life.
For real.
Until he died.
For real.
So then it's like, okay, we have LeVar Burton. He has some fame. He's been in TV, movies, shows, and everything. And with Reading Rainbow, he's intellectual and everything. For those of y'all who understand what Reading Rainbow is, you know, take a look, get a book. It's Reading Rainbow. That shit. Anyway.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. For the younger ages, y'all don't know nothing. Stories.
Yeah. Hey, y'all youngins don't know, man. Google it, YouTube it, you'll learn something. So it's like LeVar Burton is the perfect candidate, dog. Like, but I don't know if it could be a million petitions. I don't know if the outcome is gonna be what they petition for, because he is a black man coming on a Caucasian platform.
I think that's going to stop it. And me and you was talking about this earlier, and you made a valid point. Jeopardy is about intellect. So I mean, the most intellectual black man that they allow on TV is Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah. You know,
he's a good speaking guy too. Very well versed.
Very well versed. Very intellectual. Very, you know what I mean? He got swag. He got everything. They allow him on TV, but it's not many. You know what I mean? Guys like, you know, like that they would have up there like that. You know what I mean? I agree with you. It's too intellectual to have a black man. For them, it is. For us, it's like, well, it makes sense.
Hold on, you niggas watch Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Like, you niggas know what this show is about?
Right?
Huh? Dude, the reason why I know about Jeopardy is because my pop watches Jeopardy every day.
Word.
You understand?
Word up.
Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and anything else after that. But Jeopardy is his shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so niggas watch Jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen, just to let y'all know.
And been watching Jeopardy for the longest. Man.
You know it.
Like, why?
Since I've been alive.
Where y'all think your numbers come from? Like, it ain't just all Caucasian people that watches Jeopardy. If that was the case,
right.
Even with the majority, your numbers wouldn't be going on this long. You got a lot of people. It's a popular show. It has to be popular with everyone in order to be successful. Come on.
Yeah, and then some of them, I be getting some of it right too.
Me too. I feel smart.
Right sometimes.
I feel smart when I
be feeling like, oh,
I'm going back to college.
Hey, bro, I got it. I got it.
Straight up, bro.
I got it.
For real.
Yeah,
nigga feel
so
smart.
I would love to see him, dude. I would love to see him host it, man. He's like the perfect candidate. Him or probably Neil deGrasse Tyson. Dude, I could just visualize it.
I can see him doing it.
Hear them. I can see it.
I can really see him. I can see him doing it. Now that would be perfect because, like, rest in peace. All respect to Alex Trebek, but he wasn't a scientist or anything. He just was a very smooth guy who know how to work and know how to talk and work the audience and work. Yeah. And then he'll throw a little joke in there, here and there, whatever. But like, if they would have either one of those people, I think it would have a little bit more swag, and they actually have backing behind them with educational wise. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Alex didn't have that, but I'm saying I know that these guys have that educational background. So, I don't know, but it would be a good look though, bro.
It'll be a good look, man. But my whole caveat to this whole thing is it's a Caucasian platform, and they want to try to just keep it Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to LeVar Burton. Hopefully, he does get it if he wants to do it, and it'll be great to see that. That should be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'll start watching Jeopardy more because he's hosting it.
True.
That's just a fact. You know what I mean?
And it's been a movement. And it's been a movement. So who knows? Like, it's been a Black excellence movement for real.
Come on.
For real.
Come on now. We gotta keep that shit. We gotta keep that shit going to the end of time.
That ball rolling. But fuck around, they have what's the dude that used to host American Idol? What's his name?
Randy?
No. He the host of the white dude.
Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest. They'll fuck around have Ryan Seacrest hosting Jeopardy.
He having that motherfucker host everything.
Everything. I wouldn't even be surprised if they had him hosting Jeopardy, man.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how this shit play out.
Yeah, we'll see how
that shit gonna be. I'm gonna be like, oh, I know me. I'm gonna be like, boom goes the dynamite. You know me.
Hey,
boom
man.
Goes the dynamite. I said it.
I fucking said it. Straight up, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so I wanted to talk about I heard some rumors about Drake and Rick Ross trying to supposed to be coming together
with a project, right?
With a project, bro.
Sorry, I had to say that. Sorry, I had to say that.
Bruh.
Flames.
Oh my God.
Did you hear that lemon pepper freestyle? That lemon pepper freestyle on the Scary Hours 2 shit that Drake came out with?
Man, bruh. Them two together, and I always said this, y'all, if y'all can go back on other episodes, and whenever I talk about Drake or Rick Ross, lyrically, man, them dudes, they can't be touched like by nobody else lyrically or poetically. I mean, Jay goes deep. He goes a little deep. You got to do research and shit with his metaphors, but their metaphors are like right there for you. And if you got the intellect, you just put that shit. That's what make it that much harder because it hits you right away instead of you having to fucking go and Google. You know what I mean?
Big deep.
Yeah, just trying to Google what the hell Jay trying to tell you. You know what I mean? Not saying that. You know what I mean? You're supposed to make people think, like put their minds, but like the way they put that shit together so poetically, bro. Man, this album, if they do this,
if they do Hey, all I can say, man, because you know, that music shit is in my veins. And Rick Ross to me, ladies and gentlemen, no disrespect to anyone in the South, but to me, I give the crown to Rick Ross for his music over all this time with him dropping his first shit in 2006 up until now. That man makes great music, the greatest productions. Like, and then Drake, he's nice, bro. Like Drake is a spitter, man. Like Drake has bars. Like the Scary Hours like pack that he came out with. I still be listening to that shit right like nowadays. Like it's just dope, man. Just production wise, lyrically wise, song wise, content wise, like oh, it's just so many layers to it. And with both of them coming out with a little project, come on now. I mean, Drake did a project with Future that was dope.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So just imagine a project with Rose.
Like, bro, like the one he did with Future, that was cool. But for him to come with Rose, bro, with him and Ricky, that shit is gonna be on a whole different level, man. That shit.
That dude.
This is like
King.
This is like Watch the Throne vibes, like esque. You know what I mean? Because Watch the Throne was epic. It was a classic. This is in that area, bro. It's in that echelon, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Question.
Uh-oh.
I saw that Rick Ross and Drake are in talks of coming out with a project, which is awesome. But wasn't Weezy and Drake supposed to do one years ago?
Honestly, I'm happy that didn't happen. I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk that shit.
I'm gonna tell you why. All right. I feel like Weezy is a great artist. He's a good, you know what I mean? He's a good lyricist. He's a great lyricist. But as far as him and Drake having an album together, having I don't see that. I'm not as excited for that. Even back then when I'm still, you know, a Weezy fan of his old music or whatever. Like, but even back then, I don't see the same effect as a Rose and Drake together as I see, because the way they get deep into that poetry shit, as far as making them words come together, they not just putting words that might sound cool together. They actually intricately put words where they need to be poetically. Like if you read poetry, or if you do poetry, you understand what I'm talking about. The way they put it together, it's not just rap. These niggas are poets, straight up.
I hear you. So basically, you feel like this project, you didn't really care for hearing Weezy and Drake, and that's cool. You feel like with this project, since they're both writers, because that's a big thing though. Like, because you know, Weezy says that he doesn't write, and sometimes you can tell. It's like, nigga,
exactly.
All right, so
there you go.
With Drake being a writer, you know, we're not even gonna go into the rumors or whatever. Drake being a writer, and Rose being a writer, you feel like their collaboration will be more cohesive, together, and more I guess more better meshed to make a better project together.
Right, because they're both well-rounded. Like you said, the writing makes a big difference, bro. Being an actual writer and you sitting down,
huge difference.
Yeah,
it's a huge difference
because you got time to sit down and actually think about it. It's not like it's just off the top. Not saying there's nothing wrong with people that do it off the top like that. You know what I mean? Jay said he do it. He said he does it off the top. You know what I mean? So it's nothing really wrong with that. But me personally, I love to hear people that write their music, because it's so much more thought put into it, where it's not just you just randomly said some cool shit that happened to rhyme. It's like, no, you put this shit down. You constructed this shit from the ground up and told a story from the beginning to the end of that shit. That's the shit that I fuck with.
And Rose, man, like I said, to me, with the music, no disrespect to Tip, because you know I love Tip, but Rose to me is that nigga, man. Musically, bro, like you know, musically, I enjoy all his albums, and they seem like the production and his songwriting is getting better and better to me. I feel like he's the king of like rapping the South to me. That's just my opinion. Please come for me if y'all disagree. It's Fitz Grizzly. Please come for me if you disagree. But yeah, so with Rose, with you know the production's gonna be right.
Not even just with Rose, right. Not even just with him.
Like a movie.
You gotta think about both of them because Drake's production is not nothing to see.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
dude, Drake production gonna be right too. So just like you said, like you feel like it's gonna be more full mesh,
man.
Dog, you know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be hard if they actually decide to come out with that shit because I've never heard a disappointing song with these two brothers.
Never.
You see,
not really.
Song I heard with these two things is fire, bro.
Well, I can't say I have heard disappointing songs from Drake because I like for him to rap more than sing. So he made some shit that wasn't for me. So that's why it was disappointing because it wasn't for me. But the shit that he made that was for me, every last one of them. Every last one of them.
Right. So, and I feel you. So, you know what I was saying is I haven't heard any disappointing songs when them two brothers collaborated together. You see what I'm saying? Like whenever they have a song together, you know, even when Drake is on the hook singing like Dice Pineapples, he's only singing on it. But that song is fucking hot.
It's hot.
Ashton Martin music when he's singing. And I know there's a version where he has a verse too, but this shit is fucking hot.
It's hot.
We're fired.
Shit. So, and then they've been working together for a while though, because it's just like when Rick Ross came and just did the ad-libs on the song. What was that song? Besides Rose, Aubrey, the biggest boss here. Oh, and he came and did the ad-libs. Woo! You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even on the song, but he just came and did the ad-libs and just made it that much hotter. Now imagine them on a whole collaboration album together, bro.
Fire, bro.
Too much fire. Instant classic. Straight up. Instant fucking classic, bro. Shit. Yeah, man. Yo, so man, we made it to the end of this episode, man. We at the end of the episode. I know we normally do plugs and shit like that. And you know what I mean, go ahead. For one thing, we need to go ahead and make sure we plug Cirque du Soleil. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Tell these people the
creations. No, go ahead. Talk your shit, man.
Nah, what is it? Cirque du Soleil Creations. You know what I mean? I want you to get
Cirque of Soleil.
Cirque of Soleil. See, that's why I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to fuck it up. Damn.
Hey, it's all good, brother. I got you.
All right.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, get all your fly, custom t-shirts, tumblers, mugs, whatever. Go to Cirque of Soleil Creations.com. And you know, if Spades wants, he can put a link below in the YouTube video. You dig? Whatever, since we go ahead and plug that in.
Yes, sir.
And y'all can go in and fill out the form online and you know get your shit ready. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And then you know, I'm going go in and plug my shit, man. It's Fitz Grizzly, man. The Fitz Grizzly Experience. Sometimes my brother Spades be on there with me talking shit about movies, TV shows, and our reactions and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely fuck with that. My link tree will be in the description of this YouTube video. And you know, shout out to everybody, man. Everything is love. You know what I'm saying? Peace of DMX and his family, for real.
Yeah, man. We gotta, you know what? We gotta get. Actually, man, we gotta have a moment of silence. We're gonna have a quick moment of silence for DMX and his family, man, and prayers that he get better, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So, man, y'all already know, man. Y'all been listening to the Put It Like This podcast, available on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and other popular streaming platforms with your hosts, Wildcard SPADEZ and Fitz Grizzly.
Y'all know what it is.
You already know what it is, man. And don't be scared to press that like and that subscribe button on there, man. Y'all show your boy some love, man. Show your guys some love, man. You already know, man. But hey, until next time, you know what it is. Yes, sir. Put it like this.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Whole squad lit here, we really on the way. We the reason why your main bitch going MIA. Specializing flexing on the haters every day.
Y'all keep on listening, man.
Any other way.
Got more shit coming up.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Got more shit coming up for y'all, man. Y'all just stay tuned. Stick with me, man. Stick with us. We got you. More content, more knowledge. Stay tuned.